when we started this morning, we said be very careful about thinking too much on the short side. It looked like we had a megaphone pattern where they dumped the longs, knocked out a few stops, but they held the low from yesterday, that 8. We said be very careful today about assuming too much to the short side, because with the commander-in-chief speaking tonight, it was hard to think of the boys allowing the price to fall and to make him look bad. So we thought the fix was in already. We said keep an eye on the daily chart. This green line looks supportive. You can see that it is. If you're looking at your angels and demons, we can see that the normal time for a chop basically takes off at lunchtime. Here's where the squeeze starts, right here. And normally this you would think of as a time for contras, and instead it's a squeeze trade. Here's the megaphone we talked about. We said today, target today could be take out the 17, try to get to the 19 to 21, 22. So far, the boys' plan has been working. And I would suggest anybody that is thinking short side today to a reminder, scalp is all and assume that bounces are going to get bought. And this bad boy right here, after the first 20 minutes, this bad boy right here was the key to this trade. Didn't have to break out, obviously, but this keeps all of the shorts who thought that, okay, that's it, we're coming back down, we're going to go test lower the 8s and 7s and whatever, completely turned upside down in this trade. And the interesting thing has been that the NQ has sold off all morning, and look when it looks like things are really gloomy for the market, how the NQ finds its support on this 30-minute chart. So I think we're still looking at manipulation in the market. The 75 is held a few times. Obviously, the 50 trying to hold for now. And you get some range trading going on in the NQ. So if you're looking at a 5-minute chart, here's your 5. You can see that just one little push was all it took, and then this thing just chopped and chopped, and then it comes out right here. And this is the stop run. When we said that, careful, I think a stop run's coming. So don't overthink it. Anybody that has made a few points today, if you took our advice early today, we said it's going to be attempting to make a new high today. And if you just rode it, you can't trade this mess. This is totally not tradable. This is just something, if that's your belief, you get the position and you say, I hope I'm right. And if not, you take your stop out. That's the only way you can play this kind of a trade. Zeke. I agree with you. I totally agree. Anyways, anybody that's had the good fortune to play this kind of a trade and took our advice that probably we're going to squeeze higher today, theta burn, options X, rotation we said should come right here. It does. This red line we said is the rotational pivot today probably. Turns out to be true. Doesn't have to be, but it is true. You can see that in hindsight. Anybody that wants to take a look at it. So this first part is catch a few, and by using a little bit deeper chart, drop them back a bit, it really helped us. That was our premise. 15-minute chart was probably still in play from yesterday, and you have to break this area. We said you got to break. That's why we said 11. Let's think of 11 as our key support. Never even touched it. And then the squeeze. And then come right out at lunchtime and knock out the stops. And that's been going on forever. So, it's been a manipulated market. We all along have said that there's a good possibility that we'll be trying to get up and test into the 21 range, 22 range. And that's still available. That target is still available, and as we get closer to it, remember, risk and reward changes. So we're hitting completion targets right here, obviously, in the 18 to 19 range. All right, keep it loose. It's lunchtime. We may get a little contra. And so far, obviously, the boys are still in control. And this is a great pattern. For those of you who don't understand the megaphone, look for your megaphone pattern to hit that lower low and then to bounce into the middle. And this is what excites the shorts. Okay, yeah, we got them now. We made a lower low. But in fact, it wants to come out the top. This is a great pattern. And it takes time to see these things. This is not something you just learn in 2 days. It takes time to understand the game that's in motion and in play. All right, grab some lunch, relax. And if you've made your VIG for the day, you don't have to do anything. Relax.